Welcome to the Syncruise Sport and Wellness Center here at Canadian Natural Resources Limited Gymnasium. This is Curtis J. Phillips, year 41, promoting and covering local sports in the region of Municipality Wood Buffalo, doing play-by-play for the Wood Buffalo 2023 Arctic Winter Games for the Men's Volleyball Championships as Team Alberta North in white takes on Team Yukon in black. And right away, Team Alberta starts with the kill from number 13, David Villager. Now, Team Alberta comes in with 16 sets won, 8 matches won, no losses. And they played Yukon twice. They won against Yukon in earlier preliminaries, 25-17, 25-21. And then in also games, a game yesterday, they won 25-9 and 25-11. Right now, I'm keeping stats along with announcing. I'm visiting my co-host today. So you're looking 8 matches won, 16 sets won straight, 400 to 256 points. Yukon come in with a record of 5 matches won, 3 matches lost, 11 sets won, 8 sets lost, a 385 to 375 record. So on paper, this should be Team Alberta going for gold. And down the line, number 13, David Villager, a bit wide, and the teams are tied at 2 points apiece in this, the first set. Serving for Team Yukon, number 8, Sebastian Tejanerer. Very small team for Team Yukon, coached by Caroline Holloway. The good double block put up by Yukon. Soft back set. And Yukon gets the point. They go up 3-2, a very vocal Yukon crowd in attendance today at the CNRL Gymnasium at the Syncruise Sport and Wellness Center. Service picked up by the libero from Fort McMurray, Nish Shanwar. Down the line, just wide by a bit. Assistant coach for Team Alberta North, Helly Kim. Interesting, both their sons are on this Team Alberta North team, both hailing from Wandering River. Nice shot across, and the big man puts it down. Jackson McGilvery at 6'5", the tallest player, perhaps, in the Arctic Winter Games volleyball session. Number 12 puts it through the block, Chris Sharma. Yukon, a very small team compared to Team Alberta North. Alberta North in reception, picked up very nicely by Villager. McGilvery couldn't get a handle of that. 6'2". Head coach for Alberta North, Peter Farino, talking to his assistant coach, Helly Kim. Once again, they've met this Yukon team twice before, winning 25-17, 25-21, and yesterday 25-9 and 25-11. So on paper, it says all Team Alberta North. Back to Sir Villager. He's from Beaver Lodge, and he's a first generation Canadian Swiss Métis. 5'11", 16 years of age. A lot of future prospects for college and university volleyball coming from this Arctic Winter Games. And the big time kill, using his ice, Jackson McGilvery, 18 years of age from Manning. Alberta North coming back for serving 6. Villager taking his time, surveying the court. 3-step approach, just skims the net. Nice little tip by Ethan John Stoker for Yukon. It'll be free ball. And the libero, Kurt Rubio, picks it up, but a net violation called on Team Yukon. 5 serving 6. Yukon jumped out quickly. Perhaps a bit of nerves for Team Alberta North. Another skim of net. Not a jack, not a queen, not a king, but a service ace. For Villager, he has an ace and a kill to his credit right now. Game tied at 6 in the first set. Yukon unable to get under it for the dig. And we have a timeout, first timeout of the game as Team Alberta North comes out, takes a 7-6 lead. They were down a couple points in the first set. A good crowd here this afternoon for the gold medal game. 20 sports at these Wood Buffalo 2023 Arctic Winter Games. And you've seen a lot of them covered on Shaw Spotlight, Fort McMurray. Really interested in the Dene sports and the Arctic sports we had the opportunity to see. Today we have the three mats on camera. This is a mat production, along with the Curtis tossed in there somehow. But just look at this size. The only real size that Team Yukon has is with number 11, Samuel Thorne. We don't have the heights, but he looks about 6'4" in height, 17 years of age. David Villager still at the line. And that timeout froze him a bit. Tied at 7. Very vocal crowd here in attendance. It's been a great week so far in the regional municipality of Wood Buffalo. And Fort McMurray hosting these games. Naturally, the weather does play an important part. A couple of sports were postponed to a later date. And in any game situation, traffic is always a difficult thing to get around, transporting athletes, etc. Hudson Forbes from Grand Prairie had a silver medal in provincials. And taking nothing away from this talent for the Yukon team. But really interesting in the Kim brothers, Caden Kim, 5'9" from Wandering River setter, and Tristan Kim, number 5. He's out there right now. They won the 1A 2022 provincials in Alberta High Schools Athletic Association, so they know what that championship feeling feels like. Samuel Thorne with the serve. Soft set, bango! And the big bango by Cooper Polovich. McGilvery back to serve. Takes a deep breath, approaches the line. Gets a floater over, and that's handled by Stoker. Good height. Great height by number 14, Ben Bonilla. Soft set by Pierre De Leon. Oh, nice by Yanwar trying to save that libero from Fort McMurray, unable to get underneath it. Chris Sharma, the serve. Sharma's 16 years old, standing 6 feet. Good pickup by Villager. And gets through the block. 11-9. Tristan Kim back to serve. Kim taking his time. This gym a bit bigger than the Wandering River or the Plymouth gyms. Impressed by Ben Bonilla. He really gets up there. A touch called. Bonilla back to serve. Oh, soft set in the air by Reese Hutchinson. Hutchinson, a red shirt for the NWP Wolves. They're members of the Alberta Colleges Athletic Conference. He's 19 years old, one of the older players on the team. Good block by Hudson Forbes. Goes for the tip, and McGilvery saves it. Nice little dig by Villager. Doing a pancake just about to get underneath it. Elton Stoker puts it off the block. 11 serving 12. Pierre De Leon to serve. Bango! Hutchison Hudson Forbes. We have Reese Hutchinson and Hudson Forbes, number 6 and 7, respectively. Got that a bit mixed up. Now Reese Hutchinson to serve. His team up 13-11. Down the line, Hutchison with the pickup of a free ball as Vilger puts it over. Oh, nice soft set. Stoker's got to put those away for Yukon if they want to stay in this game. Stoker with a double hit and a freebie. Bango, a lot of net movement on that last play, no call. 14-11 in favor. That was a nice hit by Sebastian Chadonera. Chadonera, the setter for Yukon. 15-11. They get another point here. Look for possible timeout by Caroline Holloway, head coach for Team Yukon. Skims the net. Double hit called. 16-11. Caroline Holloway standing, looking. And her team right now. Reese Hutchison talking to the head official, and the head official had been calling the over the net violation. Ben Bonilla in the back row, along with Sebastian Chadonera for Yukon. Net call. Serving Stoker, 15 years of age. Yukon only down 4, 13 serving 17. Quite different than yesterday when they lost 25-9 and 25-11. Yukon in black jerseys, tipped to get over the net. Another double hit call. 11 into the game, Cooper Polovich for Team Alberta North. Hudson Forbes to serve. Forbes taking his time on the service. The ball went off Jackson McGilvery. Samuel Thorne to serve. Serves long. One thing I have to say, this Team Alberta North service, very well service team. We don't see anything fancy. They're just doing simple float serves, standing serves, not a lot of jump serves. Simplicity gets the ball over the net. And there's kind of a semi-jump serve. Ben Bonilla can't get through the block. Going back to Bonilla again on the set by Chadonera. Nice dig by Januar. Yukon puts it away. Chris Sharma gives the point. 15 serving 19. Set 1. Sharma back to serve. Yukon once again 5-3 in matches and 11-8 in sets. Down the line, Tristan Kim puts it away. Kim standing 5'9", got some airtime on that last bango. 2015. Good pickup by Rubio. Double block there, and the pancake on him. McGilvery underneath. And some Alberta fans in the stands saying, let's go, Team Alberta. Substitution into the game. Ben Bonilla leaving. Coming into the game, Gabby Cuenza. Gabby, 17 years of age, 5'7", coming off the bench for the service. His team down 4, 16 serving 20. In reception, Janowar with the pickup. Good power. David Villager has been a force in this game. He had a couple service aces, couple kills. Cooper Polowich back to serve, his team up 21-16. Good kill by Ethan John Stalker. That may wake up the Yukon team. Maybe a bit too late, because Alberta North only needs 4 to win. And Yukon would need 8, so they'd have to double up the score. Bit sticky on that service. Good push with the left hand by Villager. Hutchison back to serve. Hutchison from Grand Prairie. Good to see Lee Goldie, one of Alberta's volleyball premier promoters and coaches from Grand Prairie, in attendance as part of the Arctic Winter Games International Committee. Two points away from set 1. Hutchison taking his time. A lot of confidence in this Team Alberta North. Tip wide. Possible set point in set 1. Floater, bit of a wobbler. That was handled by Rubio. Be a free ball for Team Alberta North. McGilvery put that over quite easily. Double block up, down the line, and the point goes to Yukon as number 8, Sebastian Tajanera, serving. Still possible set point for Team Alberta North. Yukon in black. Alberta North. And the big time block. Stoker at 6 feet, giving away 5 inches to McGilvery. 24 serving 19. McGilvery get a second chance, just drops it over. Nice little rally taking place in this possible set point. McGilvery a push. And that's set 1 going to Team Alberta North in the gold medal game. We'll be back for set 2 in a few moments. During the break, let's take a look at some of the performances last night from the Cultural Gala held at Keanu College Theater, plus some of the results from this, the second final day of the Wood Buffalo 2023 Arctic Winter Games. And we're back to the second set here at the Syncrude Sport and Wellness Center. Team Yukon now on the left side of your screen in black jerseys. Team Alberta on the far side of your screen in white jerseys. And this is the gold medal match. Team Yukon, coached by Caroline Holloway, came in with a record of 5 wins, 3 matches, 11 sets won, 8 sets lost, with a 385, 375 point ratio. Team Alberta came in perfect. 8 matches won, 16 sets, no losses, 425. The 2 times they've played Team Yukon, they've won 25-17, 25-21, and yesterday against Team Yukon, 25-9 and 25-11. They won that first set, 25-19, but Team Yukon came out firing with a kill to start the second set. McGilvery, block on him, but a nice dive to save that by Kim. That's Tristan Kim. Soft back set. And Ethan Stoker puts it off the block. Sebastian Tajanera back to serve. 5'6" in height. Skims the net. Bilger picks that up. Bilger's been a strong player so far. Knocks it up. Now this started in set 1 also. Set 1, Team Yukon came out. They had, I think it was around 4-1 or so. Team Alberta North came back, and the same thing's happened here. As Team Yukon has come out strong, they're now up 3-1 in set 2, having lost set 1, 25-19. Tajanero made that save to make it. Cross court pickup by Sharma. Nice rally taking place right now. Tip. Oh, nice pancake to save that. Quick set push, and the push was unable to find open court. Thorne was up there to block the first one. The crowd very appreciative of that long rally. 2 serving 3. Easy pickup for Rubio. Yukon gets the point with the kill by Sharma. Stoker back to serve. Stoker, 15 years of age. Catches the net. Stoker will take that. Stoker surveying the court. McGilvery goes over the top of the block with the pickup by Tajanera. Back row attack. Jump set. Yukon doing very well at the net right now, getting those blocks up. Longest rally so far of either set. And the point goes Team Yukon. Yukon fans very appreciative. Head coach Peter Carino not calling a timeout yet for Alberta North. Rotation violation. Oh my, a coach does not want to see that. Now what happens here sometime, it's up to the coach to fix that rotation violation. I've seen before where teams get 3 or 4 points off a violation like that because the kids on the court haven't figured it out. That time they didn't have the rotation violation. Nice soft set up. You're allowed to use your foot in volleyball. A lot of people don't realize that, but you're allowed to use your foot to keep the play alive. 3 serving 7. Hudson Forbes. Alberta North has yet to lose a set. Perfect, 16 sets, no sets lost. Could this be a set loss for them? Double block up. Carried ball on Kurt Rubio. 4 serving 7. Hudson Forbes to serve once again. He redshirted this year as NWP Wolves. That used to be the Grand Prairie Wolves in the Alberta College Athletic Conference, which I had the opportunity to be sports writer for the 18 College League for about a decade or so. Also enjoyed calling the various national championships, be they soccer, volleyball, or basketball. Once again, volunteering for Shaw Spotlight Fort McMurray, enjoying bringing you this coverage, along with at the studios, Matt Lorenz and Matt Salem, busy editing and graphics and out shooting, putting in long days, but it's worth it. We're bringing you some expert videography and okay commentary so the kids can see themselves on the screen. 6 serving 7. Forbes, a spinner. That's a hard one to handle, but Rubio does. It'll be a free ball with a push to the back row. Team Alberta North has come back. Timeout. Team Yukon. Caroline Holloway. And if you're ever at the Syncrude Sport and Wellness Center here, right behind us in the CNRL Gymnasium is the Wood Buffalo Sports Hall of Fame, created in 2007. And what I really enjoy about the Wood Buffalo Sports Hall of Fame, which I had the honor to be one of the founding fathers, is that we recognize sports, the entire sports spectrum. We have mountain climbers in there with Al Hancock. We have jet skiers with Mike Klippenstein, over 30 world championships for Mike Klippenstein. So sports is just not the 4 majors. Sports in the world, over 3,200 different sports and recreation in the great globe, and all should deserve the same recognition. Tied at 7. Hudson Forbes back to serve. They got the tall man up front, Jackson McGilvery at 6'5", imposing force. This will be a free ball. Once again, a free ball as pushed to the back row by Vanilla. Very quiet crowd. Back row attack by Stoker. Kim, and Kim reaches back. Tied at 8. Thorne targets Kim. High ball. And miscommunication between Stoker and Sharma. Ball drops in between them. Rubio back on as libero for Team Yukon. Jackson McGilvery gets the point. We go back to the same player, see if he gets another point off that. No, goes reverse court a bit. Chris Sharma to serve. 10-9, Team Alberta North. Goes long, 11 serving 9. Tyson Kim to serve. They won last year the 1A provincial championships in volleyball. Ben Vanilla back to serve. His team's only down 1. Left-handed service. Picked up by Villager. He's been quiet. Came out strong in that first set right away with a couple kills and service aces. Tip to the back row. A lot of close game going on. Good save by Hutchinson. De Leon unable to pick up that spike with the set. Cooper Polovich to serve. His team up 12-10. A floater hard to handle by Vanilla, but good off the net by Tejanero. Point Yukon! After that save by Vanilla on the dig. That'll give his team some confidence as Pierre De Leon comes back to serve. A much smaller team in stature and build for Yukon when you look at them compared to Alberta North. Bango! Hudson Forbes! With the kill, bango is one of my terms I use for big time spike, open court. I've heard it used in other places too. You know, kids have picked it up via ACAC TV coverage. We talked about Villager earlier being quiet. He must have heard us. He's come alive. 14-11. A wobbler. Nice dive by Hutchinson to save that. Block at the net by Hudson Forbes. Stoker up high, puts it to the back. This sloppy play by both sides of the defense. Off the head. And that's a point. Villager, 16-11. Team Alberta North up once again, 16 perfect sets. Head coach Peter Perino and assistant coach Helly Kim, no doubt proud of these young men as they look like they're going to go on to the gold medal. High bump. Good back row coverage by Team Alberta North. They've done their scouting well. (17-11). Team Alberta North in complete control of this contest. And they're starting to roll towards that gold medal. They can see gold, 18-11. Head coach Caroline Holloway, possible timeout. And there she calls the timeout. 18-11, just to kind of get the young boys from Yukon to relax a bit. Once again, Fort McMurray and the regional municipality of Wood Buffalo have done our region proud. 20 sports at these games. The one sport I found really interesting was the team hand games, where the drums were echoing in the background, got the heartbeat up, and the expressions of the athletes as they had the object underneath the blanket. And I'm not describing it to the best of my ability, but just if you check some of the photos on Flickr and some of the video here on Shaw Spotlight Fort McMurray, the Dene hand games were just so a pleasure to watch. And the Arctic sports with the snake throw, the 2-foot kick, the high kick, the 2-foot 3 jump. Quality athletes in the Dene and Arctic sports. 18-11. Ethan Stoker keeping this team alive. Gabby Sebastian Tejanero to serve. Service ace by Tejanero. 13 serving 18. Team Yukon has some of the team members in there cheering them on. Free ball. Oh, nice back set. That'll be a free ball. Unfortunately, wasn't timed. Villager with a good spike. Back row attack. Long by Vanilla. 19-13. Villager had some service aces start up set one. Goes long on that last one. Stoker to serve. That's gone. And that one is gone. It's now 20-14. It'll be Goldulu for Team Alberta North. Bit of a wobbler. Ball long by McGilvery. Thorne to serve, surveying the court. Service long, 21, 4 points away from the gold medal. And it looks like they're going to go 9 matches, 0 losses, and 18 sets, 0 sets lost. Good extension, high extension by Cooper Pavlich. Into the game, number 13, Mark Alfaro. The coach can see the writing on the wall. Caroline Holloway wants to make sure everybody gets into the game. 3 points away from the gold. Sharma back to serve. A lot of these players, a lot of bandages, just having played volleyball many eons ago. I know you always had bandages on your fingers and wrists. And good battle at the net. Well, Farrell just came into the game. He had a couple nice blocks there and tips. 23-16. They're 1 point away from a possible gold medal. 14 serving Vanilla. You can see the anxiousness on the team Alberta North. It'll be a free ball. And the push. 25-17. Okay, they're doing a best of 5. My apology, because in the preliminaries, they were doing a best of 3 in most of the games I saw, so we're going to go. So we'll take a break. Be back for set number 3, gold medal match. During the break, let's take a look at some of the results from badminton and snowboarding. Here we are at set number 3. Team Alberta North in white, the left side of your screen, up 2-0. And I apologize, I thought this was a best of 3 series. I looked at all the preliminary rounds, they're best of 3. This is a best of 5, which makes sense for the gold medal match. Cross court to Villager. And Villager has come out strong in all the opening sets. Now, let's see if the set 3 goes the way it did in the past, where Team Yukon took a 4-1 or 3-1 lead, and slowly Team Alberta North came back, but they're first on the scoreboard for set 3. Net violation or across the line called on Team Yukon. Hutchison back to serve. Redshirted this year with the Alberta College Athletic Conference NWP Wolves in Grand Prairie. Good save by Hutchison, keep that ball alive. Once again, Hutchison with the pancake. Kept that alive and has his hand, pumps his fist to celebrate. The fans showed their approval. And that was a nice pancake by Hutchison to save that. Team up 3-0. Set number 3. Yukon looking to the back row, and Kim's there to pick it up. Januar. Villager goes long. And that bubbly sound you heard a second ago wasn't my stomach. It was needed some refreshment. I was sipping an Oasis juice box provided to the volunteers here at the 2023 Arctic Winter Games. Called the tip on that one. Good officiating. Villager back to serve. Team up 4-1. Free ball as Stoker puts it over. Forbes. Team up 5-1, set number 3. Skims the net. Bango! Tristan Kim. Timeout. Team Yukon, Caroline Holloway. Up 6-1. Team Alberta North. I'm surprised I haven't said Keanu Huskies yet, because I broadcast Keanu Huskies for a couple decades, so it's been a couple hundreds of games for the Huskies. So I'm so used to saying Keanu Huskies, and I see the Huskies symbols everywhere. But Matt Lorenz told me prior to the game, our producer, that he said, Curtis, this is Team Alberta North and Team Yukon, not Keanu Huskies. And the Yukon fans getting into the game, the young ladies cheering on their team. And that's the thing these kids are going to take away from this game. Yes, it is great to win the championship as you set a goal, but years from now, they will not look back at the championship. They will look back at the friends they made and the memories. I've always believed championships are a fleeting moment. Friendships last a lifetime. That's a nice set, and they get a point off it. Ethan Stoker put it away. 2 serving 6. Stoker to serve. Villager with the pickup. Outside the antenna. 3 serving 6. Anis Januar is tapping fists with his teammate Villager, saying, that's okay, we'll get the point back. Good communication as they call the ball out. 7-3. Forbes to serve, being very polite to the linesman, saying, thank you for giving me the ball. Skims the net. Service ace. Not a jack, queen, or king, but a service ace. A big smile on Forbes' face. 8-3. Taking his time under the watchful eye of Coach Peter Perino. 9-4. McGilvery back to serve. Hope the folks in Manning, Alberta, enjoying this broadcast. 10 now in double digits. That's a big psychological lift for his team when you see those double digits. 10-4. McGilvery takes a deep breath in a 3-step approach. Does his job as be a free ball as Sharman puts it over. Tristan Kim unable to get underneath it. Chris Sharma to serve. Both sides not having a lot of substitutes. Looking at Team Alberta North, they have 4. And I believe Team Yukon also has 4 subs or 5 subs. High toss by Kim. Good power behind that. And Villager puts it away. Kim back to serve. Taking his time. High toss up. 2 great jump serves back to back. Good power. Three hit violation called. Or 2 hits. He had 3. 1 off the block and 2 more. 13-5. Kim to serve. Yukon into reception mode. Substitution into the game. Number 13, Mark Alfaro, in for Team Yukon. Good power by Villager. Looks across at his teammates. $14-5. $11 points away from the gold medal, having won the first 2 sets. Just long. Serving right now is Cooper Polovich. Coming out of the game for Team Alberta North, Reese Hutchison. And in his place is Carson King. Carson King coming in along with Caden Kim from Wandering River, a setter. So Coach Peter Perino giving some bench players some playing time. Cooper Polovich does the job. Polovich to serve. Quick second hit. Carson King was ready for it. Good tomahawk to save that Polovich. 7 serving 16. Bit of a rotator, floater. Villager saves it. Good push by Stoker. Came from the back row. Point for Team Alberta North. 17-7. Caden Kim back to serve. All the players getting time. Number 14, Tino Quatera from Fort McMurray, getting into the game. He has his own cheering section in the crowd. Crowd favorite. One of 2 Fort McMurray players on this team. Gino had the chance at his first offensive attack. Tajanero back to serve for Yukon. 8 serving 17. Villager called on the carry. Tajanero back to serve. That time that's okay by Villager. Good hang time by Carson King to save that. Be a free ball. Going cross court. Spike a bit long by Quatera. Team Yukon fans now see their team in double digits, 10 serving 17. And a good reach by Tino Quatera. Villager back to serve. 7 points away from a gold medal. High toss. That'll be a hard one to get under, and he does. Double block up. Quatera gets the block. Crowd favorite. Timeout. Team Yukon. Villager to serve. 6 points away from the gold medal. Very high toss. Reminds me of Yonakuna for the Canada College Huskies. Has the same similar toss up high. Kim. Bang! Tino Quatera. Fans love that. Carson King back to serve. 5 points away from gold, Yulu. Team called it out, and it looked like it was coming straight to me, so that was out a bit high. Samuel Thornton coming out of the game. Number 15, Maleki Alatini into the game to serve from Yukon. All players on both sides getting in this gold medal match. Manila with the kill. 14 serving 20. Alatini to serve with 13 serving 20. Alatini to serve. Free ball as Caden Kim puts it over. That's long. 21. Quatera to serve. Probably comes out to the Huskies games and watches our games there. Service ace. Quatera with the service ace. Well, he's got the service ace. He's got the bang-o. He's needs the block now for the trifecta. 22. Good hang time by Villager. 23. starting to see some smiles on that sideline. (14 serving 23). Oh, good hang time by Kim. Possible set, match, and possible gold medal. Head coach Peter Perino has his phone out to videotape it. And gold medal! Perino gives a big hug to his assistant coach, Helly Kim. The Alberta flag is out. Gold medal, gold ulu for Team Alberta North in men's volleyball. Let's take a look now, some of the results from speed skating, table tennis, Arctic sports, wrestling, and gymnastics on this, the second last day of the Wood Buffalo 2023 Arctic Winter Games. And these are the standings, the second last day for the Wood Buffalo 2023 Arctic Winter Games. And look at that, Alberta North and Alaska, only 1 point separating the two, with Yukon in the lead. It's going right down to the wire.
Mike DeRozier here, franchisee and operator of our local Mr. Mike's. Proud to be majority Indigenous owned and operated. We're thrilled to welcome the participants and the supporters of the Arctic Winter Games to our community. Wishing everyone the very best of luck.